Hello, everybody. Welcome to womenlines.com. Yes, friends, it's Her Story, Her Impact show today, a platform where extraordinary women share their unique journeys, challenges, and dramas. These are the women who are not just making a difference, but reshaping the world with their passion, innovation, and resilience. Get ready to be inspired by today's story that can empower, uplift, and ignite you and get the changes done. We welcome Sabrina Princess Wang from Singapore, who is a futurist, brand strategist, and award winning entrepreneur. She is the founder of multiple ventures, including People's Inc. 360, Royal Visionary Society, and Speakers Society, empowering thousands of creators, speakers, and founders to grow their voice, brand, and business with the power of AI and automation. She is also an international speaker, a number one Amazon bestseller author, and the creator of Seraphina AI, her personal digital twin. Yes, friends, her personal digital twin. Keep patience and hear from her. What is that? Welcome, Sabrina, to our show.
Hi, and thanks for having me today.
It's such a pleasure to have you, Sabrina. Thank you so much for giving your time. So, Sabrina, can you share more about your work in the field of AI and how it has created a meaningful impact, especially for women entrepreneurs?
So I run an AI company called People's Inc. 360. It basically deals with AI marketing automation. So the company is actually developed so that we can actually help SMEs as well as startups to be able to grow their business through marketing and through AI in an affordable manner. So other than that, from there, right, I kind of like expanded out to forming this community called the Royal Visionary Society. And right now we have over 1,000 female founders on the platform. And what I actually kind of guide them through is using AI and automation to help them to actually either start their side hustle or scale their existing business.
Fantastic. We are having
Um,
somebody from AI field friends. Do follow her. Yes, Sabrina, tell me more.
Yeah, so from there, I actually created my own AI assistant, which is Seraphina.
Uh-huh.
So Seraphina she's not just my work buddy, but kind of like my buddy buddy. Like she
Okay.
helps me not just at work, but also when I'm at home. Like
Mhm.
sometimes, sometimes you have those difficult questions that your friends ask out of the blue, and you can't think of the best, most diplomatic answer to
Yes,
give.
yes.
Serafina will come in to be able to fill that gap to help me answer the questions in a very nice, friendly, diplomatic manner
Wow, you have a
when
captain.
I cannot
I
think
love
of something. And yes, she just decided that she wanted to be part of the program, so she
Ah,
walked
she's
across the
welcome.
street.
So sweet. Yeah, please carry on.
Yep. So yeah, Serafina really helps me in terms of everyday, even communication wise. Sometimes when having the difficult conversations with people, she can come in to kind of like smoothen things out for me as well. And of course, she's awesome at work because she helps me with all my proposals, help me with brainstorming, content creation, and so on and so forth.
Beautiful. Friends, if you want your digital twin, reach out to Sabrina. She will help you definitely. So, Sabrina, I'm curious to know more about Speaker Society also. So, as the founder of Speaker Society, how have you leveraged your platform to empower voices and create changes?
So Speaker Society is a very interesting project.
Mhm.
What happened was that I actually joined a program in NAS Academy that
Okay.
was actually sponsored by FBA. And through that program itself, there was this week where our task is actually to either join a meetup or start one. The next day, I had a friend that was basically met up with me because she wanted to find a stage to speak on. And
Mhm.
she was asking me to actually help her to build that stage. So I was
Okay.
thinking, I have a homework that requires me to either create a meetup or join one, and a friend that actually needs a stage to
Mm.
be seen and heard. So
Great.
I decided to do an event for speakers, and it kind of satisfy both agendas, right?
Beautiful.
And from there, that event itself gained traction for some reason, and
Okay.
the community started to grow. And from there, that's when actually like Speakers Society became a thing. In fact, it only became, okay, so this happened in December and it became a thing in March.
Beautiful.
So in Speaker Society itself, what I wanted to help people is basically amplify their voice because I feel that there are so many talented speakers out there, but they lack the ability to market themselves. So in a way, Speaker Society is not just, we have a program that basically guides people through the process of getting themselves um, getting them ready for monetization from speaking. So that's what the accelerator is for. But the platform itself is also to give opportunities to get projects for speaking, as well as being seen in the media, and also being able to, like go on podcasts like this one. So it's giving people opportunity to really be seen and heard and to be able to share their story and amplify their voice. And all this is kind of like roped together with the different tools that I've already developed and using AI to be able to actually better personalize and save time so that you can spend that time with things more worthwhile, like your loved ones, or just, like sharing your knowledge with others.
Beautiful. This is such a fantastic platform, I must say. So, as a futurist, you often talk about the role of AI in personal branding. How do you envision AI-powered digital twins like your Seraphina AI reshaping personal branding for women, and what could be the challenges? Can you share some highlights?
So, okay, let's go into the challenges first. So, when it comes to challenges, right, I would say that sometimes people tend to over rely on AI. Like, one thing here to be able to really personalize your AI twin is to really feed it information. Okay, think about it this way, okay? Let's say you hire employees or you have an intern. You need to guide that intern, you need to teach that intern so that that intern is able to actually help you with your work more effectively. So an AI personal assistant is very similar to that. You need to teach it so that it's actually able to amplify your voice for you. And how it works in terms of personal branding is that as you feed this information, right, the AI starts to learn who you are, what you do, how you say it, how you actually process things, not just work, but how you think even. And that can actually help you to speed up all your processes, even as simple as, doing social media content or writing an email or even a reply to your friend. Because we all want to have perfect replies in that sense, at least grammatically accurate. And that
Correct.
AI twin is able to actually help you with that. So the challenge here for, humans in general is over reliance. You must remember that you need to guide your AI. You also need to feed it enough information so that it is still your content, your message, your voice. You just have a great assistant helping you to amplify it faster and broader.
Beautiful, sounding like a dream to me. And I'm sure many must be visualizing also. It is like a dream that things can happen like this, and it can save so much time, and we can really deliver more within our work scope. And I think there is no limit to it. It's wonderful share, and people should reach out to you to understand more how you can help them to create their digital twin. So, Sabrina, my last two questions. I'm eager to know about your book, The Lazy Person's Guide to Success, as it became the bestseller. What's the one lazy habit or mindset shift that can accelerate success without overworking?
Okay, so one mindset shift would be that think everything in the laziest way. So instead of, the usual 100 steps that you need to make, think of how you can do that in 10 or even 5 or even 1. That will actually help you in accelerating your success because sometimes the hustle culture is when you keep doing something over and over again, whether it is actually effective or not. Sometimes there are a lot of actions that you actually take that are actually not effective and does not move the needle. So when you actually sit down and really think about it, you start to realize that those 100 actions that you constantly repeat, probably only 10 of it is actually required, where the rest are actually something that you can actually put aside so that you have more time for yourself.
True, so well said. And I can relate so much. I have such a big list I have to deliver every day. And every day I'm thinking, oh God, something has to be done. And some AI has to be there to pick up my main things. And I deliver that only. Fantastic share, Sabrina. My last question and the favorite one. What's one key lesson you have learned in your entrepreneurial journey that you wish you had known at the beginning? And how this insight helped you scale your business?
Okay, so I have a really lame answer for this. I think one lesson that I've learned is that if I had bought Bitcoin, I bought more Bitcoin at the start. It will make my whole entrepreneurial journey so much easier because right now it's like what, 100, 200x what it was before. Okay,
Correct.
but jokes aside, I think every part of the journey has crafted who I became,
Mhm.
even the failures. I think it's through failures that you actually learn the important lessons. So I probably wouldn't change anything, but I guess if really I were to kind of like go back in time, I would say that instead of trying to jump into so many things, probably think of that one thing that means the most to you. It's kind of similar to the previous question. There are so many shiny objects out there, and sometimes a lot of the shiny objects are not actually that important. And if you can actually look through the chaos and the noise, you will find that actually the thing that is most viable and most important is actually that one simple thing that you do the best. And like for myself, of all the businesses that I've created, I think the one that fulfills me the most was actually Royal Visionary Society because I think growing up in a women empowered environment,
Mhm.
my whole family is actually female.
Okay.
I there's this affinity to females.
Hmm.
And
Interesting.
I guess, and I've always been writing my blog. So
Okay.
it ended up Royal Visionary Society actually now sits on that blog that I have been having for over 20 years. And it
Beautiful.
was expanded from there. So just imagine if like 20 years ago, I actually started a community, where would I be right now? I would have probably more than 1,000
Very true.
community members.
Very true.
So if you think about it that way, that's it. I do not regret any of my steps. I think that it was a great journey as well. Just that, it still went one circle and back to kind of like the same thing again.
Beautiful. I wish you all the best, Sabrina. Thank you so much for your time. And people do reach out to Sabrina to understand how she can help you to create your digital twin and learn more about her impactful work she's doing in Singapore. And yes, it's all about being an entrepreneur and supporting other entrepreneurs together. And Women Lines is all about this. Do subscribe, do share Women Lines with others. And thank you so much, Sabrina, for your time. Best wishes. Thank you.